submission there out of Jake Paul, but when he gets caught with his hands down and his chin served on the platter for that right hand right there. And look at Jake Paul's face. He knew it right away.
Even that nigga surprised. He's like, damn, what the fuck this nigga just hit me with?
He said, woo! I know that's Ric Flair. And
damn, boy. That's not real. That ain't real. That ain't real. Nigga ain't do that to his body. Jesus Christ, boy. Yeah, this shit snatched. Yeah, this shit snatched.
Jake Paul eating through a straw for the rest of the year is the perfect way to send out 2025. Throw in Andrew Tate gassing out and losing to an influencer boxer and...
Oh, yeah, nah, I know the Andrew Tate shit because he be talking crazy. I heard what this nigga be saying. Now, he be talking crazy how, like, he said he'd beat mad niggas. I think he said one time he'd beat a bear. I don't know, my nigga. You're a little too old to be saying all that shit when young bro just put them bitches on you. But I did hear about him, and I don't like this nigga, so I'm happy he lost.
Jack Doherty seeing his life flash...
Okay, it's too much shit happening. It's too much shit happening, and I'm not seeing this shit, and I'm not hearing about this shit. Why is that? When did I hear? I never heard about Jack Doherty getting
before his eyes, and suddenly 2026 is looking a lot calmer. There's something oddly satisfying about seeing a clout-chasing YouTuber eating a slice of humble pie, especially after years of clowning on an entire sport with his mismatched fights and cringe self-promotion. Finally, Jake Paul stepped into the ring with a professional heavyweight.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I guess this is the first time he actually fought someone who actually boxes. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate you for the follow, actually, not just thank you. But this is the first time the nigga actually fought someone who actually boxes, saying he lost. Cool tongue. Hold on, bro. Cool tongue, by the way. I don't like that statement, but what's up, bro? Oh, that made me
boxer, and the contrast from his previous fights was wild to see. This was such a bad matchup that I actually felt kind of bad for Jake as soon as the fight started, and it dawned on me just how out of depth he really was. It's like watching your stepdad getting ragdolled by some other guy. You sort of feel bad for him, but you're also rooting for the other guy.
Okay, yeah, but at the same time, I feel like he still should get a little some type of respect though, since he actually went in the ring and fought the nigga. Cause he could have just kept fighting bum niggas all day, but he was like, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna give him what they want. I'm gonna fight him who actually boxed. Yeah, he lost. Yeah, he got his shit rocked, but he still stepped in the ring. So I feel like he gets some points for that at least.
And once you wipe away all the narratives...
Nah, he a boxer though. That's what he supposed to do. Never mind.
...floating around about how this fight gave Jake credibility and earned him the respect of the boxing community, you start to realize how desperate he's become. Jake's only formula is mismatched fights. He went from fighting cab drivers and plumbers to a former heavyweight champion and Olympic gold medalist who is 40 pounds heavier and 6 inches taller than him.
You know he's 6'6", like 260?
Yeah, I googled that. I was like, I'm gonna fight him. Let's see. Oh, perfect.
Yeah, but you're only like 6'1", 215.
I lied on Google. I'm only 6 foot.
What will people say now? You got big fucking balls. I feel like people aren't even gonna think.
But that shit crazy though, cause his brother's he a boxer. This nigga Logan is in a fucking WWE. And I mean, sure, they may be some dickheads, but I mean, they know how to entertain people, bro. I give them that shit.
This is real.
Yo, Gervonta Davis, and you have the same height difference of you and Anthony Joshua.
I just switched. Oh my God! You went literally the complete opposite of the spectrum.
After Tank Davis got caught up,
this is the one right here. This the one. This is the fight that I was actually gonna watch. Cause I mean, I'm keeping it, brother. I wasn't watching Jake Paul fight fucking Nate Robinson, bro. I wasn't watching that nigga fight Mike Tyson, bro. I'm not watching that, bro. This the fight I was gonna watch, but it didn't happen. And I kind of always had a feeling like this fight was not gonna happen, but I wanted it to happen, but it never happened.
Domestic issues, Jake switched it up from being the bully to being the underdog, if you could even call it that. He was more like a deer in headlights.
He wasn't
like literally. Look at his face once he realized it was just him and AJ in the ring there, and there was only one way out. But Jake only deals in extremes because he knows the narrative isn't as strong if he just plain and simple fought guys that were evenly matched. And after so many years of being accused of staging his fights and paying his opponents to take a dive, Jake started threatening lawsuits against anyone pushing that narrative. So after the Tank Davis fight got canned, Jake decided to put all those accusations to rest by going up against a formidable opponent in Anthony Joshua. The outcome was obvious. The only question was how it was going to go down. And so with his fate sealed upon announcing the fight, Jake reverted back to his clownish ways and promoted the fight the only way he knows how.
Hold on, niggas getting Netflix
The
deals?
fight the only way he knows how.
I've been seeing Netflix been like doing a lot of shit. Like I always see they like partnered or some shit with the WWE, and then they just bought who did they buy? The Warner Brothers shit. They bought that shit. Then they hosting goddamn fights live on fucking Netflix. Goddamn, but they making plays.
Oh.
When the ring bells, I'm coming in there and I'm coming on his ass. You know who I are? I are him.
But the clown show wasn't done there. Jake wins the award hands down for the cringiest walkout in fight history.
I mean, if you think, it kind of makes sense why he came out with 6ix9ine. And they don't like 6ix9ine, and they don't like Jake. He don't want them. He want them niggas to hate him. So like, you know, I think that makes sense for him to bring him out.
Between Jake's outfit and Logan third-wheeling his bro, I was gunning for a first-round knockout. I even thought it would be a good idea if Logan could hop in the ring right after Jake got carried out. You know, like a 2-for-1 deal where AJ humbled both Paul brothers in the same night. But that wasn't the end for Logan because his ringside antics were by far the cringiest moment of the whole event. He was standing there waving his hands around, yelling absolute trash to AJ, trying to distract him and give his brother the upper hand. Meanwhile, his wife was sitting there covering her face because she knew how this was supposed to end.
I mean, that's his bro though. Like, that's bad. I feel like that's bad too. That's his bro though. Like, bro, if my bro is in the ring, bro, I'm doing anything I can to make sure my nigga don't fucking lose, bro. I'm doing anything to distract this nigga. I'm doing anything to put him off his game so my bro don't get a fucking knockout. He don't get knocked out. I feel like that's regular though, even if it is cringy. But like, bro, you gotta, you feel me? Your brother's keeper, bro. Like, you gotta make sure he right, bro. Like, come on.
Good, bro. You the old guy now. That's crazy. Hey, so what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do to score
I feel like that's regular though. Getting that nigga head, bro. Like, come on, bro. I feel like that's regular, though. I feel like that's what he should do.
I get that Logan's a pro wrestler and it's all scripted and planned out beforehand, but this is boxing. It's a whole different ballgame. There was absolutely no upside to him trying to taunt AJ while his brother was literally running away from him, shooting for fucking double legs and then getting stuck on his knees while the ref yelled at him.
He got the nigga kneeling. This is crazy.
For clowning in the ring. How are you going to taunt AJ while your bro is literally struggling to get to his feet knockdown after knockdown? That was some wildly performative attention-seeking behavior from Logan there. And then after the fight, somehow, some way, he tried to spin this whole charade as a win for Jake.
That was incredible. In my view, that was a victory on all fronts.
Bro, like I said again, bro, the nigga just... Bro, that's his little brother, bro. Even if the nigga did lose, bro, yo, you gotta see every way possible. Until you never see a way, that's when you be honest, bro. But until you keep seeing ways like, okay, he lost, but like, you feel me? This was a learning lesson for him. Like, he go, you know what I'm saying? But if you can't find that shit, then the nigga lost. But if you keep finding bullshit to say, he ain't lose for real.
Right. like minus the actual victory, obviously, of course. But bro, like no one expected him to last 6 rounds with AJ. In my opinion, he won 4.
That's what I'm saying. That's when you just start saying bullshit, bro. You just keep saying bullshit. Some dumbass niggas go eat it up, be like, nah, that's facts. That's facts. When you think about it, that's facts. That's facts. When you think about it, that's facts. That's facts. No, nigga, I'm just saying shit so my bro don't go out that bad.
4 of them.
You already have my nigga kneeling. I gotta make, you feel me?
No one expected him to last that long.
He just being a
It's
big
safe
bro.
to say that Logan Paul has a strange relationship with reality. Suggesting that Jake won a single round, let alone 3 or 4, is such a wild take. As if Jake had everything under control, but then gassed
Telling you,
out
bro,
and got
you just say
caught by
bullshit.
AJ in the corner.
He's just trying to protect
Jake was
his bro.
literally running away from AJ the entire
Man, that
fight,
nigga
and
look-
once he
that nigga look
gassed out,
strong.
AJ closed in for the easy knockout while Jake was standing there with his chin out and mouth open. Yet after his bro had been sent to another dimension, his clout-chasing instinct
Hold on, bitch. This real, this AI. Because if this is real, you telling me this Black Behemoth hit your bro with a 1, had that nigga kneeling, won a match, and now you giving it, now you chaining this nigga up, chaining day? You 4PFing this nigga, bro? He 4PFing niggas, this nigga on cam right after the fight? I had nah, bro.
kicked in,
I
and he
had
went
nah,
straight
bruh.
for center stage in the ring, only to
I
get
had
swatted like
nah,
a fly
bruh.
by AJ and his people.
Oh, he tried to take it. Okay, I thought he was putting that bitch on him. Oh, I thought he was chaining day in that nigga. He was trying to take that hoe. Okay.
Meanwhile, their creepy dad, Greg, was trying to get AJ's attention to thank him for sparing his youngest son. And in all fairness, this was a pretty good outcome for Jake. Everyone's baffled as to how Jake's lights didn't go out after getting rocked in the corner there. That's probably the only thing I'll give him credit for in this whole saga. Anthony Joshua's a professional heavyweight boxer, and it took him 6 rounds to end the fight. And even then, Jake was able to walk out of the ring. Imagine that was Mike Tyson in his mid-30s. Even though Jake accelerated his CTE, copping a broken jaw for a $100 million payday isn't exactly the worst scenario imaginable. There's definitely an alternate universe where Jake's taken out of the arena on a stretcher and
really
placed
ain't
in an
lose.
induced coma. Which leads me to this question about where Jake goes from here. For me, this does absolutely nothing for his credibility. People are saying that he should go for the Tommy Fury rematch now that he's got the experience from fighting AJ. That makes absolutely zero sense to me. Like I said at the beginning, Jake can't sell an evenly matched fight. There's nowhere left to go that makes sense for him. If he fights somebody
So he
worse
gotta
than
fight.
him,
He gotta fight big dogs. He either gotta fight big dogs or niggas worse than him.
no one cares anymore. And if he fights someone on his own level,
So he
it'll
only
be
gotta
some
fight big
boring ass
dogs.
amateur fight. And if he fights someone above his level like Anthony Joshua, we all just saw how that's going to end, unless Jake wants to make a career out of being a punching bag. Jake's entire boxing career to date has never been about boxing or promoting a sport that he loves. It's always been a way for him to transition away from being a content creator. I mean, the guy quit podcasting this year because, wait for it, he doesn't like talking. It's the same for his brother Logan. They've both struggled to keep their YouTube careers going, and Logan was only able to save his by becoming a pro wrestler and becoming best buddies with Mr. Beast. So this has never been about the sport of boxing for Jake. It's always been about selling the
nigga just
drama
wanna-
and
just wanna
maintaining
escape.
relevance, and if he thinks he can do that by giving pro boxers an easy payday,
I mean, if you think about it, he still is a content creator though. Even while he's boxing.
you know, to see how quickly they can knock
Like
him out,
doing
that's a pretty dangerous
all
road
the
to go
jokes and
down,
shit, the
especially
troll
given how
trailers and
rich
shit
he
like that,
already
like-
is. So Jake's
Yeah.
basically run out of angles at this point. He can't play the bully anymore, and he can't convincingly play the underdog either. The villain arc only works if there's a chance you're going to win, and no one in their right mind thought he could sneak away with the win against AJ. This
Damn.
really just confirmed what a lot of us had already
Damn, my
suspected.
fucking ear hurt.
Jake
These
Paul
fucking
isn't
headsets
chasing his
ass,
boxing
headset
dreams,
ass.
he's just chasing relevance. And the moment relevance starts posing serious health risks, then the clock starts ticking real quick.
Oh, so basically he's fucked. That's true though. A lot of people don't like the asshole for forever, bro. It's cool, you know, first time, whatever, but then, you know, it gets to a goddamn point. Let me see this.